can you give us a sense about what role sustainable architecture or just architects play in developing a more sustainable society and economy?
Well, I think it's huge because 30% of the CO2 that goes to the atmosphere comes from architecture and buildings, and one third of the materials that you extract from the planet, they come they ended up being architecture. So I really believe that if you want to have a sustainable society, you must have the architects and whoever is involved in this industry, you must have them involved in this sustainable way of thinking.
And give us a sense about what your particular practice space does. You're based in Mexico, but I'm sure you work in further afield than that. In fact, I'm pretty sure you do, having looked at your brochure. Give us a sense about the kinds of buildings that you design and what your main principles are.
Well, we have been focusing on corporate design, and the idea from the beginning was that 15 years ago you had two options. Either you wanted to go with somebody that does really green design or nothing. I mean, there were nothing in the middle. So what we decided to do was to put together a methodology so we can do every single project that we do in a sustainable way. So it doesn't matter if the client has a budget or they want to do it or anything. I mean, they will, if they come with us, they will have a sustainable project anyway.
And how do you piece all those bits together? Do you work from the actual materials used in building right up to the design of a building to ensure that it is, I don't know, like a sort of a passive house concept, where it's zero carbon, zero energy?
Well, we believe that sustainability is mainly a design problem. I mean, we have been designing things in a very different way as nature will have designed those things. So we start with the design, and then we build on with materials and sustainable solutions to save energy and water and stuff like that. And we try to make it a cohesive way of designing from the beginning to the end. So we go through concepts on the design up to materials and finishes at the end.
And can you give us a sense of any particular projects that you're proud of, or ones that you'd flag up in terms of being particularly sustainable or efficient?
Yes, we have two projects that are completely different. One is the headquarters for BASF, and that's a green certified, very high green certified building, a major renovation, and with all the technology that you can think of. And in the other hand, we have a low-cost airline headquarters that we did, that is Volaris. And basically what Volaris, we did it in a complete different way of sustainable. We decided to use practically garbage to build that office. So all the things that the airline didn't use, like wheels and seats and part of the plane that they don't use, we ended up using those as part of the new headquarters. So we built with those materials, and we did the offices. 70% of